Yeah. Climbing up. Okay. I want to deposit the torches and the lanterns. And then I want to go over here, deposit the slime. First I want to withdraw the extra slime, just one. And then craft it into a block of slime, because I already had 8. 8 plus 1 equals 9, takes 9 slime in order to craft a block of slime. And now I need to go over here to deposit this ender pearl, which I have. I also need to find out how many ender pearls I have. I have 14 ender pearls. I will need possibly more ender pearls before I go to try and locate the ender dragon. You know, I got a comment from one of my viewers saying they thought I already fought the ender dragon. I don't know. You know. What I do know is that this is definitely going to be a very interesting playthrough this time. I think I'm really going to enjoy it with all of the various updates that they're applying to the game. The various modifications that Mojang has made since the 1.7 days has really added a lot of interesting aspects, interesting elements to the game. I should go sleep before things start spawning. Zunite. There are a lot of sections that need excavation here, which is why I started talking about my D&D sessions previously, because it gives me something to discuss while allowing me to go through excavating all of this material, which is a lot of material. You know, I am aware that sometimes things can seem very ominous, confusing, strange, various other descriptors. me switch to the pickaxe for a moment. Switch back to the shovel. I'm going to need a new shovel soon. I go through multiple shovels per excavation here. I probably want to install another crafting bench on this side of the mountain. I think I will, actually. I'll install it down here. This will allow me to easily access a crafting table without needing to travel all the way to the other side of the mountain each time. Or at least that's the plan. Now I need another shovel, another shovel. How many now? Another pickaxe. Oh wow. Let's make 2. And then 1 more shovel. Okay. So I have a lot of dirt to go through. But yeah, the topic of D&D gives me a lot to talk about while allowing me to progress through this Let's Play, because I definitely have a lot of work ahead of me. Digging out an extreme hills biome is not an easy task. Going through with pickaxes and shovels, or even just moss blocks, is still quite the daunting task. Not everyone is going to be appreciative, obviously, of the very slow burn of excavating an entire mountain. But it will pay off. Some people watch the later episodes and they'll be like, wow, how did he get to this point? Well, there's a playlist telling you exactly how I got to this point. You get to see in full detail how I managed to, go through Minecraft and excavate the entirety of an Extreme Hills section. A rather large section of the Extreme Hills section at that. You can see on the map, I've done a lot of work. Yeah. I've done a lot of work. I've put in many hours, 150 hours, or more, in fact. I'd say it's probably closer to 160, but, I don't really actively keep track of how many hours I'm playing. I mostly just passively keep track of how many hours I'm playing. I try to estimate roughly how many hours I've played. Sometimes an episode is 50 minutes, sometimes an episode is 30 minutes, sometimes an episode is, 65 minutes. The way I measure the episode is file size, specifically. Each episode that I upload, for its maximum size, is 2 gigabytes. Meaning it's recording 2 gigabytes and then it switches to the next hour. That's not something I control. That's just the video recording software, because they signed a contract with Google. Google makes them to, forces them to agree to this contract. Otherwise, they don't get the option of creating content for the Android operating system. It's part of the whole Google Play thing, the Google Play agreement. And of course, Google is, and Google is owned by Alphabet Inc. Therefore, it's I think it's a Chinese-based company. I don't remember. I'd have to actually look up who owns, or like where Alphabet Inc.'s headquarters is. I'm not positive on the location of Alphabet Inc.'s headquarters, but that's who owns Google. They do produce content on Google Play as well. If you look up Google Opinion Rewards, that's the same people who made the Google Play Store. That's why they're able to offer you Google Play Store credit for answering surveys. Just for answering a survey, you get rewards for giving your opinion. As the name of the app implies. Oh, that was not a one block fall. Okay, well, looks like I'm down here at the moment. Aha. And of course, I accidentally dug too low. Boop. Okay. Now, I need to go make sure that these are okay. Yep. And I need to make sure these are okay. Yep. Just go ahead and excavate this portion out from over here. That way I don't, fall off the cliff constantly. My elbow is asleep. Ah, boy. There we go. Much better. Now my elbow can, have its nerve unpinch. My elbow can wake up. And then I can get back to resuming my excavation. As soon as I craft a few more pickaxes, because I ran out of pickaxes. Oh no, I have pickaxes. What am I doing? Huh. I just forgot I crafted extras. That's all. There we go. Now I have my pickaxes equipped. I'm excavating. Progress is advancing. I mean, progress is always advancing, but that's neither here nor there. It's, as they say, beside the point. There is a lot of mining to be done. Let's see. Oh, I suppose I'm in the next video already. This would be a good time to mention to like, comment, subscribe. Helps me, helps the channel, tells YouTube this is the kind of stuff that you really enjoy watching, or at least think is pretty awesome. It's a bit of a slow burn, I know, but this is definitely, this is the type of content that really shows you how to actually play Minecraft. You know, this is the type of content which teaches you how to, utilize your tools effectively, because this is the type of content which teaches you where each of those tools can get applied to your base. If you don't know how to play Minecraft, this is a great way to learn. If you're looking for some form of ideas to design your base with, this is a great way to learn, because the first thing you want is you want to have some form of clearing around your base. You don't want monsters spawning in your base. You don't want monsters spawning on your base. If you're going to build a house, then you're going to want to actually have a proper, house. You're going to want to have a storage room. You're going to want to have a bedroom. You're going to want to have a crafting room. You're going to want to have somewhere for your furnace. You're going to want to have all of your circuitry properly placed behind walls with proper lighting, which is something a lot of the YouTubers seem to forget, is that if you're utilizing redstone dust, you want to make sure that the redstone dust is actually properly lit, because if the redstone dust doesn't have enough lighting, then it will cause lighting updates. And those lighting updates will cause lag. Therefore, you don't just want all of your redstone dust trapped in a dark room somewhere. You want them on something that is going to actually be properly lit. A bad example is my kelp farm. I did not light up the redstone dust line. Therefore, that redstone dust line is going to cause lighting updates. A good example would be more along the lines of my pumpkin farm, where I actually lit up the areas alongside the pumpkins, at least. I don't think I lit up the top area. I might have, though. That's a decent example, It allows you to get a good idea of, you want to integrate light into the build. You don't just want to have it be like, okay, here's all of the blocks that the circuitry's on, now to go place all of the lighting in. No, you want to have the lighting be a part of the design. You want to plan that in advance if you can. You won't always be able to plan that in advance, obviously, because sometimes you're going to build something and you're going to realize, oh, wait, I need to change this. And then you have to just redesign the whole thing because you have to rewire or reroute a circuit, which that's a pain. It's a lot of work to have to do that, and you don't really need to go overly complicated. It's not something that's required. A lot of people will just go for a basic circuit, because the basic circuits tend to be the most stable circuits, first off. So there's that. Let me boop, and then boop, and then boop. Now, pickaxe. Probably gonna need more. Yeah. You can see just how far I have advanced in my excavations just by looking at how far down this hill I have gone. You know, in theory, I could actually continue this staircase all the way down to water level. However, once I get it down to this whole hill being equal with this crafting table, I plan to utilize the moss blocks to excavate down to the spider farm. And that will allow me to very easily build a proper kill chamber for the spider farm. I want to make sure that I have proper what's the word? A proper setup for it. Let's see. I was talking when I was last talking about Dragonis for my D&D campaigns. I was talking about how she zapped Atlantis. She ended up, instead of zapping Atlantis, she traveled back in time, stopped herself from zapping Atlantis. And instead of zapping Atlantis this time around, she decided that she wanted to, see what Atlantis had to offer. Turned out it was not the entirety of Atlantis. Oh, this guy's good. He's got the pointed dripstones as well. Pointed dripstone is, of course, great because that means I have a renewable source for lava. I do have some pointed dripstone over there. I do not remember if I need the dripstone block in order to actually have more dripstone form. However, just having 4 pointed dripstone is actually more than enough to satisfy my needs at the moment. If I need more lava than that, then I guess I'll just have to set up a passive lava farm. I don't know. Oh, I guess my inventory was full. Yep, sure was. Okay, well, onwards. I shall see if I can make it all the way to the end of this excavation without needing to return to base. I mean, technically I'm still in my base because I'm excavating around my base, but I need to go deposit all of the cobblestone. I need to deposit those leads. Oh, right. I'm digging through andesite. Well, the andesite will be sitting there for a moment. Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, Aquaman was making a tuna fish sandwich. I just always find that joke funny. Yeah. I would have needed to return to base. Still do need to return to base, actually. This is just allowing me to finish off the excavation. I can pick up at least the cobblestone because I can deposit the leads just over here at the farm and then just quickly hurry back over and pick up the cobblestone. I don't know of anything else immediately available to me that will allow me to... yeah, I don't see any items I can just quickly deposit. Because everything else is kind of stored all the way down in the mine. That being said, there's a lot of cobblestone all over the ground. And now there isn't. Now I can deposit this cobblestone on the ground, pick up the andesite, make sure it doesn't despawn. Now I can go over here. Wait. First, there we go. Okay. First I wanted to make sure that I grabbed the cobblestone on the ground so that I was full on the cobblestone I was carrying. Now that I have all of that, I'm able to very quickly, very easily... I suppose I need to actually transfer all of the dirt from the storage chest, or from the storage barrels up there, down to here, don't I? Oh my. Yeah, it's gonna be an ordeal. Is it here? Yes. Oops, wrong one. Oh, that's what I could have done. I could have stacked up the dirt. Derp. Like I said, I can be derpy sometimes. I don't always see what is very obviously in front of me. Let me just deposit that in there. Now I fill up the rest of this storage chest. I go over here, craft 9 coal into a block of coal, open this, deposit the block of coal, deposit the leather, open this one, deposit the granite, deposit the diorite, deposit the andesite. Again, I will need to eventually craft this into polished andesite. There we go. Now that I have my polished andesite, I can easily just stack up that andesite. That saves me a lot of space. Anything else I can do? Oh, I could have deposited the lanterns. However, I'm just constantly getting lanterns anyways. Therefore, not that much of a concern, really. Upwards I go. Do. Okay, and since it's nighttime, I want to go ahead and hop in this bed here. I will take the opportunity to actually retrieve some of these lanterns. Instead of depositing lanterns, I'm going to withdraw some lanterns. This will allow me to... hold on. This will allow me to easily and concisely fill in a large portion of the terrain over here with proper lighting. I'm also going to pick up the items which were left on the floor. What did I break? Okay, there. I fixed what I broke. Did not intend to break that. Okay. This will allow me to pick up the items, which I left on the floor up here. The reason why I didn't mind leaving cobblestone is because this allows me to make sure that my tools are able to be repaired. And now I want to excavate all of this. I want everything facing north, which means I want I want it facing towards the mine shaft because that's north. Hop in, grab the item, hop out, place the lantern. Sometimes you can get away with just placing the lantern and the item will float up. Boop. Boop. Other times, not so much. Let's see. Oh, there's water down there. Okay, well. This might be a problem. Tell you what, let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me put the dirt on my hotbar here. Okay, now what's going on here is that the current is fighting me on going this direction. However, now this is all water sources, meaning it's not going to fight me anymore because these are all water sources. Now I have an easy way back up as I I want that one. As I continue to, dig. I suppose I need to dig a little bit more. Because I need a lantern there. Because there's a lantern there. As well as a lantern here. And here. Yeah. Excuse me. I have a lot of digging to do. Looks like in both directions because of where I decided to carve out the hill to. I originally decided to dig it out to here. Problem is, over here is kind of not exactly very well explored as I continue going forward. In this direction, specifically. Hold on, not this direction. This direction, specifically. And the reason for that is very simple. I did not expect to need to carve into this mountain. Therefore, I didn't prepare for needing to carve into this mountain. However, now that I know I need to carve into this mountain, I'll just go ahead and carve it all out. Simple solution. Sometimes an elegant problem only needs the simplest of tools. It helps if I'm using the proper tools as well. Okay, lantern there, lantern there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ah, perfect. Well, I mean, not perfect, but the pickaxe managed to run out of durability at the exact opportune moment. I already have more pickaxes, therefore I don't actually need to go, utilizing tons and tons more stone to create more pickaxes. Instead, I can just utilize the ones that already exist. Okay. Yep. This one. There we go. Now I go into all of these little sections here, collect all of the dirt, Now I fill in all the potholes with lanterns because, makes the place look nice and bright. I knew that was going to be like that. Okay, and then I'm going to want one down here as well because staircase and symmetry and all that. And then I'm going to want 1, 2, 3. I'll dig out this. I don't need this torch anymore because I have a lantern here. Then 1, 2, 3. Dig out this. Switch to lantern. Place lantern. Retrieve torch. 1, 2, 3. Dig out this block. Lantern. 1, 2, 3. Retrieve that torch. Dig out this block. Place lantern. 1, 2, 3. Dig out this block. Place lantern. Retrieve torch. 1, 2, 3. Dig out this block. Place lantern. Now I have a proper lit entrance here. Yeah. This is nice. This is a nice little setup that I have. Also, this allows me to introduce into the setup a beginning of the pattern which I used up above. For example, I can make use of the lantern in the flooring trick here. And then I go 2 blocks that way. That allows me to put one here. I can then go over here. 1, 2, 3. Place one here. Ah, I had forgotten about this. What is down here? A way to recover my oxygen, it would seem. I don't remember what this place was. Is this connected? This was not connected. Okay. That's why I left that there. It's because this is a little underground path, basically. That makes sense. I should probably make this a more proper underground path. Let's dig out that. Make sure that we have the lighting pattern proper. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's that. Except I want to rotate it. Therefore, I want to retrieve that lantern. Now, place that lantern. And then I also want to make sure that this one's properly rotated because OCD. And I want to make sure this one's properly rotated because, again, OCD. Obsessive compulsive disorder can be annoying, I know. However, it does make things look really nice, very symmetrical. Now that I have that situated, I can go over here. I can go... Let's utilize dirt for this, because dirt is easy to break. There we go. We have the situation nice and well handled. There we go. Now we can operate down here without needing to worry about the water going everywhere. Do I have any andesite? Yes, I do. I can replace the dirt here with andesite because I just have a bunch of it. Oh, there's even an andesite vein here, which means it actually just kind of blends in. Now I can take in the cobblestone into my inventory here, and I can go fill in this flooring. I can fill in that section over there, which is not getting utilized by this pathway. Let's see. If that's there, then that would mean 1, 2, 3. Right over here would be... Oh, oops. I guess I can just squeeze this into a little one wide area. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I will do that. I'll go ahead and, fill in that area. Now, I've got this little path here between these two areas that allows me to make use of... Actually, let me go ahead and... Oh no, that's nice. Because this is an even balanced section, an evenly balanced section, it's allowing me to easily traverse between the two, because they're both pushing towards this center block, as you can see, very slowly. I get pushed into the center area, and since this center area is not, connected between the two, it allows me to have a rather nice little area here. And now I want to have a pumpkin here, generating light, and then another one here, another one here. This is actually helping me prevent monsters from spawning down here, because drowned are able to spawn in the water, certain fish are able to spawn in the water, axolotls, for example, are able to spawn in the water. This allows me to suppress a lot of the spawning. Light does not travel very far underwater. The torches are handling the surface decently well. Now I can just rest down here. I have a nice little rest area. Decent amount of room up above in case I need to perhaps fix anything that I might have mistakenly broken. Then I want to have a lantern here. But there we go. I will go ahead and put that there. Go ahead and get some more oxygen. Climb back up here. I suppose I don't want it there. I suppose I want it in the wall. Just for the sake of, having the light source. Then for here, I want another one in the wall. That allows me to actually retrieve this one. And retrieve some oxygen. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. I want to have a lantern there, not there. Okay. More granite. That will come in handy eventually. Okay, and then I want... Oh, this isn't going to show me the thing. Okay, well, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. A lot of guesswork. 1, 2, 3, which means it goes there. 1, 2, 3, which means it goes there. Yeah, you can see this is a very useful pattern for just filling in all of the light that is needed for any heavy-duty excavations. Yeah, up 2, over 2, and then light source. Yeah. Making a lot of progress here. Got a torch up there. And then I'll place, well, a lantern up there. Now I'll place another lantern here. Now this place is all properly lit up. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to, you know, concern myself with whether or not it's going to spawn a bunch of monsters, because it's properly lit up, you know? I can even do one in the ceiling if I wanted. If I think the ceiling might look a little too shadowy, I can just plant one up there. And then 1, 2, I can plant one here. Yeah. That allows me to retrieve this torch. And then I can also plant another lantern right here. Yeah. Oops. Wrong thing. I wanted cobblestone. There we go. Yeah, this place is definitely starting to look a lot nicer. I can also install a lantern here. Let me clear out this as well. And then if I clear out this gravel here, just this one, not all of it, I can install a lantern there. And then I don't need to worry as I install a lantern here. With all these lanterns in place, I can easily not need to worry as I remove that torch. I can also, I shall make sure not to update that gravel block up above while placing that lantern. Now I can retrieve that and plant that. Yeah, this is all looking real nice. That looks a little shadowy. Let me plant a lantern there. Yeah, I guess I don't need this torch here anymore either, because I have all of these lanterns all over the place. Therefore, yeah, I guess I just don't need it. Maybe up there. I might need some torches up there. That'd be a good use for them. Yeah. This is a decent area. I just leap my way back up to here. That is, of course, the path to the spider spawner, in case you wondered what's actually supposed to be down there. I had used an X-ray texture pack previously and found out that just roughly there is a spider spawner. And it's like, well, I guess I have a spider spawner near my base. And then I decided that I wanted to go investigate the spider spawner because I wanted to find out what kind of spawner it was. I didn't know it was for spiders at the time. Now that I, have a spider spawner, I just need to basically prepare the spawner, and then once I've done that, I suppose I will have all of the materials I need to start up a string farm as well as a spider eye farm, but I don't really have much use for spider eyes, The fermented spider eyes can be difficult because they have a tendency to cause your potions to just change in weird ways. Therefore, I don't really intend to use the spider eyes that much. I'm probably going to just dump the spider eyes into lava after I have a small collection of spider eyes.